Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to be here today to talk about transforming sales collaboration and data management. Today's presentation is titled Transforming Sales Collaboration and Data Management, with a focus on integrating Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Teams. We'll explore how this integration can boost real-time sales efficiency and automate key processes. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the key benefits and how you can leverage these tools to improve your sales operations. Let's get started. Let's take a closer look at the challenge of sales data management. This isn't just a technical issue. It's something that directly affects how much we can trust our data and how accurately we can forecast. If our data isn't reliable, it becomes much harder to make informed decisions about where to focus our efforts. Now, without a unified system in place, sales reps often struggle to find the most up-to-date deal information. This leads to confusion and, unfortunately, missed opportunities that could have been captured if everyone was on the same page. This disjointed environment also causes inefficiencies. Think about the time wasted trying to piece together information from different sources, which ultimately results in lost revenue. The fragmentation across various tools and platforms creates a major hurdle for sales teams. In essence, scattered data across multiple platforms makes it difficult to collaborate effectively and delays our ability to act quickly. Addressing this challenge is key to improving trust, efficiency, and overall sales performance. Let's take a closer look at the daily challenges faced by our sales team. It's a constant juggling act, balancing multiple tools and sources of information. This often drains productivity and can be quite frustrating for sales reps, pulling their focus away from actually selling. One of the biggest issues is losing track of important deal details. These details often get buried in chat threads, sticky notes, or scattered across spreadsheets, which creates a lot of uncertainty and risks missing critical information. Manual data entry is another pain point. Errors happen, and efforts are duplicated, leading to conflicting or inaccurate information that hampers decision-making. Then there's the constant context switching, jumping between chat windows, emails, and CRM records. This disrupts focus and wastes valuable time that could be better spent engaging with customers. Finally, tracking down updates across Outlook, Teams, Slack, and various CRM tabs takes up a significant chunk of the day. It's time-consuming and pulls attention away from what truly matters, selling and building relationships. Let's take a moment to understand why current collaboration tools often fall short in supporting sales teams effectively. As we see here on this slide, the goal is transforming sales collaboration and data management. First, without embedded context, tools like Teams quickly become just another notification feed. Instead of serving as a true sales hub, they turn into a place where messages and alerts pile up without meaningful organization or integration. This leads us to the next point, Teams as a notification feed. Conversations and deal updates happen in parallel across various channels, but they don't automatically sync. This results in data gaps. Important information gets lost or disconnected, making it harder to get the full picture quickly. Now, consider the issue of siloed sales data. Much of the sales information remains trapped in separate systems like Dynamics 365 or other CRMs. This forces sales reps to constantly switch apps, wasting time and risking errors or missed opportunities. Finally, while Microsoft Teams is excellent for quick chats and communication, it lacks seamless integration with live sales data. So, even though it's great for immediate messaging, it doesn't inherently connect to the data that drives sales decisions, limiting its usefulness as a comprehensive sales tool. Connecting all these points highlights why we need better, more integrated solutions that truly support the dynamic and data-driven nature of sales. Let's talk about the cost of fragmented data. When sales teams are working with disjointed or incomplete information, it directly impacts their ability to close deals and hit targets. This fragmentation leads to lost quotas, missed commissions, and revenue leakage, which ultimately affects the bottom line. Almost 70% of sales teams say that having fragmented data slows them down and causes them to lose deals. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a significant obstacle that hampers their progress. Trust in the sales pipeline also diminishes because leaders can't be confident in the data they see. When information is inconsistent or outdated, making accurate forecasts becomes much more challenging. Forecasting accuracy takes a hit because pipeline data becomes stale or conflicting, making it harder to predict revenue and plan accordingly. And finally, deal velocity. That's the speed at which deals move through the pipeline. Slows down because reps spend extra time chasing updates or clarifying details, instead of focusing on closing opportunities. All of these issues highlight why managing fragmented data effectively is so crucial for transforming sales collaboration and driving better results. Let's take a closer look at the root cause behind many sales challenges, manual processes, and the constant need for context switching. This fragmented workflow isn't just inefficient, it actually wastes valuable time and increases the chances of making mistakes that can stall deals altogether. One of the biggest issues here is that systems often rely heavily on memory and copy-pasting rather than on automated context management. Reps have to remember what happened earlier in the conversation or deal process, which can be really demanding and error-prone. Switching between different tools like chat, CRM, email, and spreadsheets might seem minor, but it actually breaks focus and invites errors. Every time you move from one platform to another, there's a risk of losing important details or making inconsistent updates. And because of all these switches, reps end up re-entering the same information repeatedly or trying to recall where they left off. This manual data entry not only slows things down, but also opens the door for mistakes that could have been easily avoided with a more streamlined system. So overall, these manual and disjointed processes are a major hurdle in sales collaboration, and addressing them is key to creating a more efficient and error-free workflow. Now, let's take a closer look at how Dynamics 365 Sales integrates seamlessly with Microsoft Teams to revolutionize sales collaboration and data management. When sales reps and managers work together, they can do so in real time, with access to the most current and accurate deal information at their fingertips. This integration creates a natural environment where sales data and communication are intertwined, making teamwork smoother and more efficient. One of the key benefits is that any updates made within Teams are instantly synchronized back to Dynamics 365. This means there's only one source of truth, reducing confusion and ensuring everyone is on the same page. Imagine having live CRM data right alongside your daily conversations. No need to switch between different apps or windows. This real-time sync keeps everything current and accessible, which is vital in a fast-paced sales environment. And by embedding Dynamics 365 Sales directly into your Microsoft Teams channels, we're transforming how sales teams collaborate. It's about bringing the tools that matter directly into the flow of their daily communication, making teamwork more integrated, more efficient, and ultimately more successful. Now, let's explore how embedded Dynamics 365 is truly transforming the sales workflow. One key aspect is contextual task management. Assigning tasks, changing owners, or updating close dates all happen right within the workflow, and importantly, they are recorded natively. This means that every action is automatically linked to the right context, making it easier to track progress and keep everything organized. Next, we have streamlined collaboration. Imagine conducting pipeline reviews where everyone is viewing the same live data, no more screen sharing or guesswork involved. This real-time visibility helps teams stay aligned and make decisions faster. Another exciting feature is real-time updates. When you edit an opportunities amount or stage directly in Teams, those changes are reflected immediately in Dynamics 365. This seamless integration ensures that your data is always current without any manual syncing. Finally, picture opening a Teams channel and seeing your current deals, contacts, and dashboards live and interactive. It's like having your CRM right inside your collaboration space, making it easier than ever to stay on top of your sales pipeline and act swiftly. Overall, these capabilities are about bringing your sales data and collaboration tools closer together, empowering your team to work smarter, faster, and more cohesively. Let's talk about how embedded data plays a crucial role in ensuring consistency and building trust across our sales processes. When data is consistent, it helps us all feel confident in the accuracy of our pipeline, reducing the common confusion of which version is right. This consistency is vital because it creates a reliable foundation for everyone, whether you're in sales, management, or marketing. Having a unified pipeline view means everyone is on the same page, seeing the same data at the same time. This transparency eliminates duplicate entries and prevents updates from getting lost, which often happens with manual copying or data entry. And the best part? All these changes are synchronized instantly between teams and Dynamics 365. This real-time update ensures that everyone has the most current information, making our collaborations smoother and more trustworthy. Ultimately, embedded data not only improves accuracy, but also empowers our teams to work more confidently and effectively. On this slide, we're looking at some real-life benefits that happen when we streamline sales collaboration and data management. First, you'll notice that reducing administrative time and increasing selling time really transform how sales teams work. When workflows are seamless, there's less friction, which means higher productivity and better morale across the board. This allows us to focus more on relationship building and closing deals, rather than wasting time babysitting spreadsheets or switching between apps. Imagine how much more effective your time could be if you're spending it on actual sales conversations instead of manual updates. You'll also see that sales reps can regain several hours each week, hours they would otherwise lose dealing with administrative tasks or navigating multiple platforms. According to Microsoft's internal studies, embedding sales data directly into teams can reduce administrative time by about 20%. That's a significant chunk of time freed up, giving reps more bandwidth to focus on what really matters, building relationships and closing deals. Now, let's explore how customizing embedded views for different roles can truly transform sales collaboration and data management. This role-based approach ensures that each team member is working with data that is most relevant and meaningful to their specific responsibilities. For example, role-based data access helps keep our daily sales huddles focused and efficient by surfacing only the actionable, current information that matters most. This way, everyone is aligned and can make quicker, more informed decisions. Product managers and finance teams, for instance, can access views tailored specifically to their needs, enabling them to analyze data from the right perspective without unnecessary clutter. Similarly, regional reps see data relevant to their particular territory, which helps them avoid distractions from irrelevant leads or information. This targeted approach enhances their focus and effectiveness. Overall, this customization empowers each team to work more productively, collaborate better, and ultimately drive better results across the board. Let's talk about some of the automation challenges we face in sales workflows. As you can see, transforming how teams collaborate and manage data requires more than just simple integration. We need intelligent workflow automation that actually understands and adapts to our processes. Now, without automation in place, sales reps end up spending a lot of valuable time on repetitive chores, things like updating records or sending reminders, rather than focusing on selling and engaging with customers. This really slows down productivity. Even when we try to streamline with team collaboration tools and CRM integration, there are still limitations. These solutions alone can't fully eliminate the back and forth or the waiting periods for approvals that happen in the sales cycle. And of course, routine tasks such as creating leads, changing deal stages, or approving discounts still tend to require manual steps. This ongoing need for manual intervention makes it clear that we need smarter, more integrated automation solutions to truly optimize our sales workflows. Now, let's talk about how Power Automate and Adaptive Cards work together to transform our sales conversations into actionable workflows. Essentially, this integration allows us to turn everyday chats into productive tasks, boosting both our productivity and collaboration. By combining these tools, we reduce the need for manual data entry. Instead of switching between different systems or filling out forms, routine processes are accelerated seamlessly within teams. This means more efficient workflows and less time spent on repetitive tasks. Adaptive cards play a key role here by enabling quick actions like approvals or creating new leads directly within the chat. You don't have to leave teams to get things done. They're right there at your fingertips, making processes faster and more intuitive. Think of adaptive cards as bringing automations straight into our chat environment. They display relevant deal information inline, so we can act on it immediately, whether that's approving a deal or updating a record, without disrupting the flow of conversation. And powering all this is Power Automate, which acts as the engine behind these connected sales workflows. It works silently in the background, moving data smoothly between Dynamics 365 and Teams, ensuring everything stays synchronized without manual intervention. Together, these tools make our sales processes more dynamic, integrated, and efficient, turning simple conversations into powerful, automated workflows. Let's talk about how adaptive cards are transforming sales collaboration and data management. This approach really speeds up decision-making in the sales process, helping keep deals moving forward without unnecessary delays. When decisions happen in context, approvals happen faster because you're not hunting through threads or attachments to find the relevant information. Instead, decisions are surfaced right where the discussion is happening, making the process much more efficient. We can also make approvals even simpler by providing one-click buttons for managers, whether it's to approve, reject, or request more info, so they can act instantly without switching contexts. And what's really powerful is that these adaptive cards embed all the essential deal details directly into Teams conversations. You can see the opportunity name, value, stage, and owner, all pulled live from Dynamics 365. This integration gives everyone the critical information they need right at their fingertips, streamlining the entire sales process and keeping momentum high. Now, let's look at how automation can significantly speed up lead creation and improve sales collaboration. When we talk about increased sales capacity, what we're really saying is that this efficiency gain allows our sales reps to pursue more leads within the same amount of time. So, instead of spending extra hours on each lead, they can focus on engaging more prospects, which directly boosts our overall sales potential. This isn't just about saving time. It's about expanding what's possible within a standard work hour. If we can get more leads per hour, we're effectively increasing our sales capacity without needing additional resources. Another key benefit is error-free automation. By capturing details instantly through automated systems, we eliminate the common mistakes and delays that often happen with manual data entry. This means we have zero errors, ensuring data accuracy and saving us from costly corrections down the line. And finally, let's talk about how much faster lead creation can be with the right tools. For example, one company managed to cut their lead creation time from 10 minutes down to just 90 seconds by leveraging adaptive cards and Power Automate. That's a dramatic reduction, which means more leads are being created in less time, accelerating the entire sales process. All of these improvements, more leads per hour, error-free automation, and faster lead creation, come together to transform the way we work, making our sales efforts smarter, faster, and more effective. Now, let's talk about how security and compliance play a crucial role in embedded automation. Microsoft is committed to building trust by safeguarding sensitive data throughout the entire process. For example, we use adaptive cards and Teams integration to ensure that collaboration remains secure, even when sharing critical information. It's also important to note that organizational security policies are at the heart of how we design our automation workflows. This means compliance teams can trust that every automation respects and enforces these policies. Microsoft aligns its automation solutions with organizational standards, so security isn't an afterthought, it's built in. When it comes to compliance assurance, even sensitive deal data that appears in chat remains protected. We achieve this through adaptive card permissions, which help maintain data safety. And across all automation processes, data integrity is preserved, ensuring that information remains accurate and secure. Protecting sensitive data is a top priority. We apply Dynamics 365 permissions directly to Teams and adaptive cards, meaning users only see and act on records they're authorized to access. This approach effectively prevents unauthorized access and helps maintain the integrity of your data. Finally, our granular security model allows us to control access at a detailed level. This way, security isn't just broad strokes, it's precise, ensuring that every user's permissions are respected and sensitive information stays protected. This comprehensive approach helps us deliver automation that is not only efficient but also secure and trustworthy. Let's talk about designing effective adaptive cards and how they can truly transform sales collaboration and data management. First, it's important to remember that well-designed cards are key to encouraging user adoption. If the cards are clear and valuable, users will be more likely to engage with them regularly. Another crucial point is preventing these cards from getting lost in the channel noise. In busy communication channels, clutter can cause important information to be overlooked, so designing cards that stand out and are relevant helps ensure they get the attention they deserve. When it comes to encouraging adoption, the best approach is to tailor your cards to fit the specific moment's context. Keep them relevant and straightforward for the task at hand, so users see immediate value without extra effort. Similarly, it's vital to avoid overwhelming users with too much information. You don't need every CRM field or excessive data, just the essentials. Simplifying the content makes it easier for users to quickly understand and act on the information presented. And speaking of design principles, best practices emphasize clarity and actionability. That means including just enough information, like deal status, owner, key dates, and action buttons, that helps users make quick decisions. The goal is to keep the cards focused, easy to interpret, and ready for immediate action. In summary, effective adaptive cards are about relevance, simplicity, and clarity. They're a powerful tool to streamline sales collaboration and improve data management. Now, let's look at how this transformation impacts our workflow. When we reduce busy work, our sales teams are able to dedicate more time to actually selling and engaging with customers. This shift not only frees up valuable time, but also helps accelerate the entire sales cycle. Another key benefit is team alignment. With better tools and processes in place, everyone stays on the same page about deal status and next steps, without the need for extra administrative work. This ensures smoother collaboration and fewer misunderstandings. We also streamline sales processes by removing manual follow-ups, repetitive emails, and the tedious form filling that often slows things down. Automating these tasks helps sales reps focus on what truly matters, building relationships and closing deals. And finally, eliminating duplicate entries is a game changer. When information is captured once at the source, it prevents errors and saves time, making our data more accurate and our workflows more efficient. All of these improvements tie back to our goal of creating a more effective, less hectic sales environment. Now, let's talk about how transforming sales collaboration and data management can really impact our key sales metrics. First, by streamlining approvals and reducing the time spent on updating records, we save valuable administrative time. This means our sales team can focus more on selling rather than getting bogged down in paperwork. Next, we've seen that intuitive tools encourage consistent usage, which helps reduce frustration among team members. When the tools are easy to use, everyone adopts them more readily, leading to better data quality and more reliable insights. Speaking of data, Fewer duplicates and stale fields mean our forecasting becomes much more accurate. Clean, up-to-date data allows us to make smarter decisions faster. And finally, all these improvements accelerate the journey from first contact to closing a deal. Faster deal velocity not only boosts revenue, but also improves our overall sales efficiency. So, in essence, transforming how we collaborate and manage data directly impacts our ability to sell smarter, faster, and more accurately. These changes really transform the way we approach pipeline reviews. Instead of them feeling like detective work, where we're just piecing together clues, they become strategic discussions where we focus on the big picture and next steps. With automated follow-ups and task assignments, we can keep deals moving forward smoothly without manual effort, which helps us stay proactive. Managers, in particular, save a lot of time because they can review the live pipeline status directly within teams, making it much more efficient. Plus, integrating data makes our pipeline information cleaner and more reliable, so we can trust what we're seeing during reviews. Overall, organizations that have adopted these integrations report shorter deal cycles and fewer stalled opportunities, which means we're closing deals faster and more confidently. These changes truly elevate our sales collaboration and data management, aligning everything more strategically and efficiently. Now, let's look at how automatic data capture and forecast accuracy are transforming sales collaboration and data management. When we improve the accuracy of our data, it naturally builds greater confidence in our forecasts, which in turn supports better business decisions. This confidence is crucial because it helps sales leaders rely on trustworthy pipeline data, making their planning more precise and effective. To achieve this, ensuring that every change is logged in Dynamics 365 in real time is essential. Real-time change logging means we're always working with the most current information, reducing errors caused by outdated or missed updates. Additionally, by leveraging adaptive cards and automation, we can significantly improve forecasting processes. These tools help eliminate manual errors and prevent missed updates, which often skew reports and lead to inaccurate forecasts. Overall, these advancements create a more reliable, efficient, and confident approach to managing sales data and planning for the future. Building habitual, data-driven sales teams is all about creating a culture where information is not just collected, but actually used to drive decisions. By focusing on actionable and relevant details within adaptive cards, teams can avoid the overwhelm of too much information and stay productive. This approach helps turn scattered sales activities into a smooth, cohesive workflow. When data accuracy and real-time collaboration become the norm, everything works more efficiently. Transforming sales activities into a cohesive workflow isn't just about implementing automation. It's about ensuring that these tools are embraced by the team. This reduces manual errors and cuts down on administrative overhead, freeing up time for selling and relationship building. Engagement plays a key role here. When adaptive cards receive prompt responses, it's a good sign that the team finds these tools relevant and useful. It shows they're actively adopting the new way of working. To keep improving, regularly reviewing Power Automate run logs is essential. It helps identify which flows are active and effective and which ones might need adjustments. This continuous refinement ensures that processes stay aligned with team needs. Ultimately, building habits around these tools and data is crucial. Monitoring how automation and adaptive cards are used in Microsoft Teams gives us clear insights into what's working and what's not. This ongoing feedback loop helps us foster a sales environment that is both efficient and adaptable. And that brings us to the conclusion of our presentation. We've seen how transforming sales collaboration with Dynamics 365 and Teams creates a more integrated and efficient environment. The result is a sales ecosystem where updates, approvals, and conversations happen seamlessly, which helps us close deals faster and maintain cleaner, more accurate data. This integration really drives faster deal cycles by establishing a single source of truth, which improves pipeline accuracy and boosts confidence in our forecasts. When everyone is working from the same reliable information, trust in our sales data naturally grows. We also talked about automation, using Power Automate and adaptive cards to handle routine tasks. This streamlines workflows, allowing our sales reps to focus more on selling and less on administrative chores. Embedding real-time data directly into teams means less switching between systems, reducing errors and increasing productivity. When your team has instant access to the latest information right where they collaborate, everything moves faster and more smoothly. Ultimately, integrating Dynamics 365 sales data into teams truly revolutionizes how sales teams work together. It's about creating a more connected, agile, and effective sales environment that aligns perfectly with our overall goal of driving growth and success.